What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, so today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite cars to flip. And my favorite car to flip is a Ford Focus. Well, I like a lot of cars to flip, but one of my favorite ones is a Ford Focus. I haven't input any information in here because I wanted to show you guys what I do. So let's go ahead and get started. So let's type in Focus into the search bar, and then we are going to need to put prices, right? Because if you put Focus and no price, you're going to get the most expensive Focuses that aren't broken. So I'll just go from 100 to, let's just type in 2000 and see what's out there first, and then we'll go from there. um, okay, so we got an $800 Focus here, a wagon. I love the wagons because, well, I like them. I don't know, I have an affinity for them. But this one's actually pretty clean. It looks pretty nice. Interior looks clean. Wonder why it's $800. That's really weird that it's 800 bucks. Sober light gray 2000 Ford Focus SC wagon for sale, 4 cylinders. Tags are good until March. Engine makes noise. There it is. I do not know what's wrong with it. Call me to see it in person. Now, that's not bad. I mean, 800 bucks for a car that needs an engine. This car, I could find engines for it all day for 600 bucks. Around here, that's how much this engine goes for, and I know that because I used to buy and sell these all the time, and these cars sell really, really well. I like this car because it has tags up to date, and it's a 2000, and it's really, really clean. And the other thing that I like about it is that it runs. And I know it runs because the guy says engine makes noise. Now, if the engine sees, he would have said that, but I know the engine runs, which means I could test out the AC compressor, I could test out the transmission, I could test out a whole bunch of components and make sure that the engine's the only problem. And if it is, it's a quick buy and sell, gentlemen. For 800 bucks, I could probably pick this thing up for 500, put a $500 motor in it, sell it. I could probably sell this thing for probably 2,500 with the way it looks and it's clean, with good tags and everything. So I would call the guy and ask him if he has the pink slip and hand. I would also make sure that the car ran still, and make sure that I knew about any other issues before I went out and checked it out. But yeah, these cars will sell all day here in California for really, really cheap because, or excuse me, they will sell really, really quick because everybody likes a four-cylinder because they're economical. Okay, so they're really cheap to buy because nobody wants them. Like, flippers don't look for these cars because they're like an undervalued car. But when you go to sell them, people buy these things all day because they're a four-cylinder. So this is a really good car that I like. We just typed in Focus 100 to 2000, and this is what came up. Let's see what else is out here. An '07 Focus for 1600. That's weird. I wonder if it's all beat to shit. Oh, like I said, she looks pretty good. Well, I wonder why it's only. Oh, okay. It has 262,000 miles. Um, yeah, 262,000 miles. No wonder. If I bought this car cheap enough, but if I bought it for like 1,000 bucks, I would buy it because I would probably only be able to sell it for 2 grand, 2,500 once I cleaned it up. But it has a lot of miles, which is the bad thing. But for 1,000 bucks, I'd buy this thing. I might be able to negotiate. Okay, $800 for another Focus, another. This is the two-door model. Selling a 2001 Ford Focus ZX3. It's pretty good shape. The car is not running, needs an engine. Okay, that's why. Which I don't like that though. I don't like when cars don't run and they need an engine because you never know. You'd never know. Um, you never know if you need a train. Oh, and this one's all beat to hell too. So this one I would only pay like 400 bucks just because there's other ones out there for $800 that are way, way nicer. That you get for approximately the same price. So this one has a bad hood, needs a fender, and it doesn't run. Um, I don't even know if it has a pink slip. I don't know if it has tags. So there's a lot of things that we need to know about this car before we even go check it out. But for 800 bucks, not bad. But yeah, Focuses are one of my favorite cars to flip. So what you have to do is find cars in your area that are not sought after. In California, Southern California especially, people always buy and sell Hondas way overpriced. So Hondas is something that I stay away from. Same thing with Toyotas. Toyotas are kind of the same thing. Hondas and Toyotas, people will freaking try to sell it to you for retail, even if it has a bad engine. They'll try to get like 3 grand for a 2000 Honda Accord or something, you know. So try to find cars that are undervalued and that not sought after. Another car is a Dodge Neon. Those are really nice cars too. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Check out Flip Cars on Craigslist.com to buy your book on how to do this for a living. It's a great way for you guys to have a second source of income. Flip Cars on Craigslist.com. Take care.